Hello VC, and welcome back to the show that never ends. My name is Rod and I'm the Happy Hippie. I didn't realize I was drinking out of a record store day glass until I was about to make this video. Coincidence? Maybe. Hey, listen, today I watched a video with Rich Strickler, a channel I really dig. Rich Strickler and Glenn Kellaway and a couple other guys. They did their 10 favorite American bands. And I've done something like this in the past, about a year or so ago, and I'm going to do it again. But that time I had people vote on it. I had a bunch of people voting, and some of the comments were negative, so I just took the damn video down because I actually went by the votes. I had like maybe 15 people voting. Anyway, that's neither here or there. I'm going to show you my 10 favorite American bands, and this is subject to change with my mood, but this is solid. I mean, these guys are definitely going to be in the top 20, probably the top 10, because that's how I'm feeling at the moment. First, honorable mentions to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, to Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, and to the Allman Brothers. They did not make my top 10. They're definitely in the top 20, though. A lot of people, they peg me as a classic rock guy, and maybe because my favorite bands are the Rolling Stones and the Grateful Dead. But in high school, I was all about punk and hardcore, and after high school, it was the Blues and Grateful Dead, and of course the Rolling Stones. But in the 90s, I got into the Americana format, so I've never really been a solid classic rock guy, and I think this top 10 will show you that. At number 10, Diana Ross and the Supremes. This is definitely one of the best American bands. Are they rock and roll? No, but they're definitely in the rock and roll era. And a lot of rock and roll bands were influenced by this wonderful act. Diana Ross and the Supremes. At number 9, the Velvet Underground. Crazy cool album. I don't have to tell you anything about it. If you're watching my video, you know the Velvet Underground and the Andy Warhol album. 7, the Stooges. I mean, they kicked in the punk rock. Without them, oh my God, so much would not have happened. The Stooges at 7. And this is just on me. This is also on my favorite. Feel free to make them your favorite, but this is how I feel. At number 6, REM. The 90s, late 80s, REM were incredible. REM, fantastic American band. Was that, see, that was 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Talking Heads. And this could have been higher. This could have actually made the top 3. The Talking Flipping Heads, a great American band that just really helped change the whole face of music. Looks like I'm down to the final 5. And like I said, Talking Heads could have been switched with this band, but I went with them at number 5. The band Love, Albert Lee, the lead singer. Great band. And this happens to be my favorite album by Love. And they left us with just, I mean, very little music. Arthur Lee had a troubled life. I did a video about him a couple years ago, so I won't get back into that. But, man, they are a solid band. A great American rock and roll outfit. At number 4, this is the only Stevie Ray Vaughan Double Trouble. It's the only person with their band I'm showing. Like I said, an honorable mention to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers and stuff. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, definitely going to be in my top 5 American bands. Stevie Ray Vaughan, I remember the day he died. I remember where I was at, and I was dating my wife, and she could not understand why I was so upset about somebody dying that I'd never met before. Top 3. Like I said, in high school I was into punk and hardcore. I did not like hair metal. I have nothing against it. My friends listen to hair metal. Some of my friends listen to it. Come on, I'm okay with it. But it wasn't my thing. In the 90s, Nirvana came out. And this is a Walmart copy. Don't throw rocks at me. And it sounds really stupid. Oh, it was a breath of fresh air, but it was so cool. It was so different. I actually could get back into rock and roll because of this band. Yeah, I was listening to the Dead and shit, but I was still craving to rock and roll. Grateful Dead are a great jam band, great country rock, but this just brought just a new sound to the surface. That's number 3 for me, as the great American rock bands. Number 2, it could have landed at 3, but it didn't. These guys were dirty. They didn't believe in bathing. They knew just a couple chords, but they kicked ass and they just played plain old basic rock and roll music. I'm talking about the Ramones. This is for people who did not like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. There was a calling for this. Short little songs, great, just rock and roll. And that sounds funny because the next band I'm going to show is famous for their long songs. But it's different. It's a jam band. It's a country band. It's a country rock band. They started off as bluegrass. I'm talking about America's #1 rock and roll outfit. The Grateful Dead would be my choice for America's band. And I left out the Beach Boys, and this is just my opinion. Had I done a top 15, the Beach Boys, they would have been in it, but I did a top 10, and no matter what it is, top 100, top 5, top 2, the Grateful Dead will always be my #1 American band. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Go check out Rich Strickler's video with Glenn Kellaway. They did a fantastic job of this. They inspired me to do it. I hope everyone's doing well. Sunday, it's probably tomorrow, if I post this video tomorrow, the video with Bobby Z, Robert Z, is going to be filmed, and I'll probably post that on a Monday, but he's having a contest. Robert Z's having a contest of 200 subs, so let's help him get there, because he's having the 500 sub contest I just mentioned. Robert Z's been around a long time. He's having the 750 sub contest. So he's shooting for 1,000 subs. So let's help him get to his his 2,000 sub goal. And you're going to find out more what I'm rambling about when I interview him Sunday. Guys, peace. Have a great one, man. Come on. Have a good day.